Hi everyone, this is Jane here. So I'm just going to put down some cards for our water signs for the month of February for a love reading. Just going to have a little look and see what we've got with the Faulkner deck and the Light Seers. So, absolutely beautiful. So, Knight of Cups. What the Knight of Cups is talking about is a whole heap of romance. This is a really great card, and it's very typical for Valentine's Day kind of energy, February energy. It's a card that talks about romance. This is one of your cards. As a water sign, it's a Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is all about emotions and love and all that stuff. There you can see him. He's arriving with his beautiful bunch of flowers, all ready for the hearts and flowers and romance of the month. So if you are looking for love, this is a card that suggests there's somebody coming in that is offering you love. If you're already in a relationship, this is talking about the relationship becoming more romantic or continuing to be really romantic if it already is. So it's a really lovely energy. The Knights all talk about movement, they talk about progress, they talk about moving forward. So anything where you feel like you want the relationship to move forward a little bit more, absolutely perfect with the Knight of Cups. It's a really, really tip-top card for a love reading. Beautiful, beautiful energy. It can also be talking about, if we're looking at a specific person, it could be a young, sort of between 18 and 30 energy, water sign energy. So it could be somebody coming into your life that is around about that sort of age group. So absolutely fantastic. So the Light Seers is the Five of Cups. So let's have a look at the Five of Cups. Now, what the Five of Cups talks about sometimes is that feeling of, is this everything that I want it to be? Am I really satisfied with romance? So it could be that you have someone in your life that's being ultra, ultra romantic, really, really perfect in terms of their bringing you the hearts and flowers. But maybe that's not quite enough. Or maybe there's been a lot of that, but not a lot of action or not a lot of commitment moving forward. You know, maybe there's been a really passionate affair, but there's not been the movement forwards that the Knight would usually suggest. So the Five of Cups can be asking you to kind of look at your relationship or the sort of relationship that you want, and be able to not focus too much on what's missing, but focus on what there is, what you do have. So, you know, sometimes when we have the Five of Cups, it's not like that in this deck. But in other decks, you have the three cups that have been tipped over, and you still got your two cups that are full up. And it's almost like we're so upset about these three cups that have fallen over that we're not focusing on the fact that we've still got two cups that are full up. So it can be asking you to do that. Look at the cup half full rather than the cup half empty is always something that comes to mind with the Five of Cups. But, you know, there's a feeling of this in this card of it just not being quite enough, you know. It's not quite right. It's not quite what you wanted. So despite we've got this Knight of Cups here being all romantic, there might just be something a little bit more that you want from this relationship or from a relationship. Or maybe there's that feeling of, if you're a single person, of not feeling like you're enough yourself. That's something that needs to come from within, and that you need to feel like you're enough. So there could be some work to be done internally to believe that you are enough, and that you are worthy of this lovely romance that we've got here. So really interesting cards. I'm just going to pop down a Brian card to go with these. Let's see what Brian's got to add. Follow your gut feeling. So what Brian is saying to us is, you know the answer to this already. Start listening to your body. If your gut says yes, then great. But if you're feeling shifty, then don't do it. Simple as that. Now, Brian is very simplistic when he talks about things like that. It is very much like, you know what, if you don't feel like it's right, then it's probably not right. So just don't do it. We all find that easier to say than do sometimes. So absolutely tune into your feelings, tune into your gut instinct, tune into your intuition. Yes, absolutely. There's, there's a lot of feeling cards in here. Well, they're all feeling cards. So I would also say follow your heart. Follow your feelings about this person, or about your romantic life, about your romance, about your love life, about what you want for yourself, about how you feel about yourself. Listen to your emotions, and kind of, really pay attention. Really pay attention to what your emotions are telling you this month. It's a really, really lovely Knight of Cups in there, that if you can pay attention to your emotions, you can bring something lovely into your life. So we're going to have a little shuffle of these really difficult to shuffle Lovers Oracle deck. There we go. Let's see what we've got with the Lovers Oracle to go with these lovely cards. So here it goes. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order that we see things clearly, we must let go of resentment. Now, that is perfect for the cards that we have here. These are all emotional cards. Emotional cards. But when we allow ourselves to be overcome with emotion, that can certainly cloud our judgment sometimes. So we should listen to our heart, absolutely. Brian is saying listen to your intuition as well. It says here, in order to see things clearly, you must let go of any resentment. The Five of Cups can talk about that. What's lacking? What is lacking? What am I upset about still? Am I still upset about something that if I let it go, it's going to make things easier? I'm going to be able to move forward better in a more positive way, rather than clinging on too much to that feeling of not enough. If you can let go of that feeling of not enough, of lack, then you can start to manifest a whole lot more good stuff for yourself. I've said it so many times, and you've probably sick of hearing it if you've watched a lot of my stuff before. Think of yourself like a magnet. If your magnet energy is lacking, oh, I don't feel like I'm good enough, I don't feel like I'm going to get what I want, I just never get it, it's all rubbish, then you attract that same energy, and you don't want to. What you want to be sending out is an energy that is much more high vibration, which is, I am a loving, kind person. I am loving, kind and nurturing to myself and others, and that is what I want in return. So I think that's a really, really good message from these cards for February. It looks lovely. Lots of good emotion. Just got that Five Cups in there that needs a little bit of work. So thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please do share and subscribe and all of those fantastic things that really help the channel. And I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.